Here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
A tort claim now filed against the city of Sunnyside. What we're learning about Mike Gonzalez's claims of stalking and discrimination, as well as the compensation he's seeking.
Our Monique Garcia will have that. Plus, Congressman Dan Newhouse telling Apple Valley News Now a new VA clinic is coming locally. We'll tell you more.
And the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic draws hundreds of players, fans, and support staff. How it's impacting the economy in Eastern Oregon.
And it is a First Alert Fire Weather Day. Stacy Lee, what are you looking at?
That's right, we're tracking some strong gusty winds. You see some shaking cameras, but guess what? We have a big change headed our way. I'll tell you more coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday. I'm Wendy Redman.
Midweek, I'm Austin Reed. It's August the 13th. And we have been saying all day today, it is windy, it is hot, and it is dry.
That it is. A red flag warning remains in effect for our region until 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, this means fires can catch quickly and spread rapidly. So far, no major blazes have broken out, just some small ones throughout the day.
But fire districts from Yakima to the Tri-Cities, Northern Oregon to Walla Walla are all urging people to be fire-wise, be safe, and stay alert.
So on this First Alert Fire Day, we have you covered.
Absolutely. Our very own Stacy Lee has been watching this very closely for us. So Stacy, what does everybody at home need to know?
Well, it's going to continue to be very windy, Wendy, and so we got to be fire-wise, like we said. There's a wind advisory in place, particularly here in Ellensburg, where not only have we been seeing strong gusty winds, but blowing dust. We're reducing visibility along I-90. Very blustery again through the region, and unfortunately, those winds are going to stay around. We see their turbines moving out on the hill, 99 degrees and a little bit hazy out there as we are seeing some smoke and haze in the region. Winds are sustained in Tri-Cities anyway at 16 miles an hour. You see our trees moving out there, but we've been tracking that smoke and air quality, which is moderate right now from the Tri-Cities all the way to the Kittitas Valley. So look for hazy conditions and warm temperatures through 8 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock, a look at that, still in the 70s, 60s and 70s, close to 80 degrees. But the good news is we're going to cool down much more than we've been seeing. We have some much needed rain headed our direction, an atmospheric river in August. Yep, I said it. And then we'll see below average temperatures. I'll break all of that down for you coming up here in my First Alert weather forecast. Austin, Wendy.
In Sunnyside, the city is bracing for a potential new legal fight, this time involving its own city manager.
Mike Gonzalez is currently under investigation and on paid administrative leave. Well, he has now filed a tort claim against the city.
Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia explains what this could mean for Sunnyside.
On August 6th, City Manager Mike Gonzalez filed a tort claim, a legal step often taken before a civil lawsuit, seeking compensation for alleged harm. This move follows Gonzalez being placed on a 30-day paid administrative leave, which has since been extended to 90 days.
This has been a witch hunt from the very beginning, and it's been orchestrated by that woman over there, Councilwoman.
Thank you, Mr. Manager. We do have a motion on the floor.
He remains on leave as the investigation continues. According to legal documents obtained by Apple Valley News Now, Gonzalez is seeking general damages, claiming he suffered harassment, retaliation, and discrimination, especially after Councilwoman Teresa Hancock was reappointed. Gonzalez claims that Hancock repeatedly questioned his professional identity, referring to him by his maternal surname, Kronmeyer, and accusing him of misrepresenting his legal name to get the job. He says he provided official documentation, including his driver's license and social security card, to prove his identity, but the accusations persisted in meetings, emails, and even court filings. Gonzalez claims these actions were aimed at discrediting him and undermining his credibility as a Latino public official. The claim also states that Hancock accused Gonzalez of misappropriating city funds, though he says there is no evidence to support this. Gonzalez further alleges that Hancock stalked him and filed over 60 public records requests targeting him and city staff, straining city resources. In total, Gonzalez' claim lists 22 people as involved or witnesses, with the possibility of more as the investigation unfolds. He says the alleged actions have caused him emotional distress, anxiety, and sleep difficulties. No specific amount of damages has been named yet, but Gonzalez is seeking compensation for what he describes as retaliation, discrimination, a hostile work environment, defamation, and invasion of privacy. Reporting in Sunnyside, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
This is an ongoing investigation, so of course we will keep you updated both on air and online. If you would like more details now, though, just visit applevalleynewsnow.com. A Yakima man just got more than 12 years in prison for a deadly drunk driving crash that killed 3 people in Pasco. Zachary Schwartz pleaded guilty yesterday to 3 counts of vehicular homicide and 1 count of assault. The 38-year-old drove the wrong way on Interstate 182 last December and hit a family's car head on. Guadalupe Vergara Gonzalez and her 2 children, ages 6 and 22 months, died in the crash. The father, Rodrigo Torres Gonzalez, survived but was hospitalized. Investigators say Schwartz had a blood alcohol level of 0.1% and found evidence of cannabis use in his vehicle. In a story we first brought to you yesterday, 14 Yakima police officers, including Police Chief Sean Boyle, have been named as the officers involved in last weekend's deadly shooting of a homicide suspect. Now, we have been trying to get answers for several days now for you, trying to find out if all 14 officers have been placed on administrative leave pending an investigation. We have called Yakima Police several times. However, there's been no response from the public information officer. Today, her voicemail won't accept new messages. Emails go unanswered. We contacted Yakima Valley Special Investigations, who is handling the shooting investigation. They tell us that is a question for Yakima Police.
In light of the shooting, we are now learning that this Saturday's Cruise the Avenue in downtown Yakima has officially been canceled. Officials say the department is short-staffed and wants officers to focus on high-priority calls.
A Pendleton kindergarten briefly locked its doors this morning after nearby police activity. Here's what we know about this. The Pendleton Early Learning Center went into secure status just after 10 a.m. when staff was alerted to the situation. All exterior doors were locked and no one was allowed in or out until police gave the all clear, which was about 40 minutes later. Superintendent Michelle Jensen says staff acted swiftly to keep students safe without interrupting class. Police say they were responding to an isolated incident in the South Hill area and took 1 person into custody. There is no ongoing threat to the public, they say, but the investigation continues.
Back in the Tri-Cities, with the exit of Pasco's previous mayor, Pete Serrano, comes a shift in leadership within the city council. As the city's former mayor pro tem, David Milne, is lining up to be the city's next mayor for the remainder of Serrano's term, which is up this December. Like many, Milne says he was shocked to hear about Serrano's new promotion as an interim U.S. attorney for Eastern Washington. He says he is looking forward to officially stepping up from pro tem mayor to mayor, hopefully by next Monday's regular city council meeting.
I think it's probably the biggest honor of my life, with the exception of my kids, and be married. But yeah, it's just a huge honor. Never thought I would be in this position, and I'm very thankful. And again, it's something you never think that's possible, but when it happens, you just want to step up, work hard, and do whatever I can to make Pasco a better place.
Come January, Milne says he hopes to see one of the newer members of the city council step into the leadership role as mayor. As far as Serrano's district role, the council has to fulfill that seat within the next 90 days. We have a consumer alert for you. Dollar General is recalling 3 lots of its 8-ounce Clover Valley instant coffee. The story new at 6. The Food and Drug Administration says the product potentially contains fragments of glass. The lots of recalled Clover Valley instant coffee have best buy dates of December 13th and 14th of 2026. The coffee was distributed and sold July 9th through the 21st at Dollar General stores in nearly all 50 states, so this does impact us. The FDA says no illnesses or injuries have been reported.
If you have a Ford, listen up. The company is recalling more than 100,000 models of its 2023 to 2025 F-150 trucks. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, a wheel bolt on the truck can break, potentially causing the vehicle to roll away, increasing the risk of a crash. The affected trucks all have the Trailer Tow Max Duty package. Owners can find their nearest Ford or Lincoln dealership for repair. The replacement service is free. Benton County's mental health court welcomed 3 new graduates today, and program workers say they all passed with flying colors.
Yes, they did. The mental health court helps people with mental illnesses waive their criminal charges through treatment and counseling. Program workers say they've had almost 190 graduates so far.
And they add this month's graduates combined for only 1 citation during their time as participants, which Judge James Bell says is about as good as it gets.
And that's what this program is designed to do, get those who wouldn't otherwise be here back out helping the community. And all 3 of these are going to be really successful members of the community. They're giving back now, so it's just a great program. It's great to see these 3. They did it about as well as you could.
Judge Bell says he hopes the graduates will consider becoming mentors for future participants of the program. Still ahead here on the news at 6, a boot camp is training residents to help their community. We'll tell you how you can get involved.
And Stacy is back. She is tracking the fire weather potential for tonight. Remember, we're under that red flag warning until 9 p.m. And another reminder, download our Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app for the latest on fire conditions anytime. We're on your side, and we're back right after this.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
Before, our service would be in and out. We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite and give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social.
We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Get ready to party with Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos. We're turning 6, and the celebration is happening on August 20th from 11 to 3 p.m. Swing by for a day packed with amazing live piano music, lively mini performances, and a whole lot of fun. We've got giveaways, awesome anniversary discounts, and outdoor games, perfect for the whole family. Bring your love of music for a joyful community celebration you won't want to miss. Let's make some noise and celebrate Dickerson's Tri-City Piano's 6 fantastic years of pianos and music together.
This Labor Day, More Furniture is making it easier than ever to get that premium mattress you've been craving. Choose from premium brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Sealy, and get 72 months interest-free financing. That's 72 equal monthly payments, no interest, and no money down. Plus free white glove delivery and removal of your old mattress. Celebrate Labor Day with comfort, savings, and service you won't find anywhere else. More Furniture, Labor Day done right.
There's still time to save with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Find it online or pick one up in store today. Savory Prime Duck Jerky for dogs is $6 off. Storeware's 5-tier resin shelf is just $34.99. Campbell's Chunky Soups are $2.99. Plus save on school supplies. Oxford 1-subject notebooks are just 33 cents. And find Crayola 24-count crayons for 47 cents. Save through August 18th at Bi-Mart since 1955.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Welcome back, everybody. If you have ever wanted to help your community during a disaster, the Red Cross has a way to get you trained and ready, and it's happening in Yakima this weekend.
That's right. So the Red Cross is hosting an in-person shelter worker boot camp. It's this Saturday at its Yakima chapter office at 302 South 2nd Street.
Training runs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and includes 4 to 5 sessions from setting up a shelter to feeding people during local disasters.
And this is all part of what the Red Cross calls its mass care work.
We get a lot of people that are interested in walking up and saying, what can I do to help? And so we call those event-based volunteers. And what we'll do is we'll pair them with a volunteer, a volunteer that's already been trained and approved, kind of help them walk through the process and try to encourage them to sign up.
If you can't make the Yakima event, another boot camp will be held in Kennewick on September the 13th.
On the sports beat, the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic isn't just about birdies and putts. It's about bringing visitors and dollars into Eastern Oregon.
Yeah, new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen tonight shows us how the tournament is boosting tourism and local business.
From the greens of Wild Horse Resort and Casino to downtown Pendleton, this week, golf is giving Eastern Oregon's tourism a major drive forward.
This introduction to the area and then really seeing that there is so much to do, and when people just get a taste of it, you know, just coming back, spending a little more time, seeking out one of the events, because there's always so much happening and going on.
She says it's easy for visitors to come to Wild Horse Resort and Casino because Pendleton, in her opinion, is a prime centralized location. While the number of people and money aren't available yet, one thing is for sure. The tournament draws hundreds of players, fans, and support staff, filling hotels like Oxford Suites in both Pendleton and Hermiston.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge, especially this time of year. August is usually pretty soft, and this tournament has really helped impact that and has increased our occupancy level.
And once they leave the course, many head to local businesses, like the young business Flying X Speakeasy Lounge. Up until a couple days ago, they had no idea about this tournament. However,
we've had a huge influx of out-of-town guests. Like I would say probably 70% of our guests lately in the last 2 to 3 months because of summer has been out-of-town guests that have heard about us on, different platforms.
From tee-off to nightcap, the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic is turning 1 week of golf into year-round gains for Eastern Oregon tourism. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Organizers say they hope the momentum from this year's tournament will help bring even bigger sporting events to the region in the future.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And a first alert weather day due to strong gusty winds, dry fire fuels, and red flag warnings. You could see the camera shaking out there at Tannum Ridge Skycam Bi-Mart in Yakima, looking down into the valley. Winds are pretty blustery there, 21 miles an hour sustained, but gusting much higher than this. Humidity at 26%. Let's take a look at those gusts. Again, gusting 25 to 30. Right now, Ellensburg is seeing those 36 mile an hour gusts. Now, as the evening progresses, the winds will continue all through the region. You see very blustery, similar to now, and some of us even seeing winds increasing 9-10 o'clock at night. Some of us will start to decrease in our winds by early morning. Some of us will stay breezy, especially along the foothills of the Blues here, Hermiston, Walla Walla, and Dayton, as well as Ellensburg. So strong gusty winds, red flag warnings, fire danger high. We've also been tracking lots of smoke, and that smoke is going to actually get worse overnight into tomorrow. So smoke and haze coming out, fires burning in the west, blowing that smoke into our area with these gusty winds. The good news is it is not going to hang around long. The bad news is we're going to have to keep an eye on your levels outside, air quality levels, that is. And we've been seeing in the yellow today, definitely been impacting my nose. I've been sneezing a lot today due to that smoke. Temperatures starting to fall. We did hit 100 degrees in Tri-Cities just a little bit earlier today. Here's the weather pattern. This is what things are looking like. Thursday, we'll see some mountain showers start. Friday, some of those could slide into our area, but we're looking at stronger rain potentials on Saturday. Atmospheric river, guys. We don't see those often in the month of August. Here's your rain chances for Ellensburg. Things look better at the end of the weekend in Ellensburg. Similar in the Yakima Valley, 40 to 60% chance there. Walla Walla seeing a 50% chance of rain on Saturday. Zippo on Friday, but you never know. You could see a stray shower there. Now, the good news overnight tonight, temperatures finally cooling down. It's been really, really warm. We haven't had a lot of heat relief, but you'll start to see that coming tonight. There's those hazy conditions tomorrow. Temperatures finally cooling back into the 80s. Breezy winds sticking around. 50% chance of rain on Saturday in the Tri-Cities with lighter chances on Sunday and Monday. Here's what Yakima looks like. Again, hazy conditions, breezy winds, temperatures cooling substantially from the 90s down into the 80s, and then we stay below average for several days. In fact, going into most of next week with temperatures below the average. There's your chances of rain both Friday and Saturday in Ellensburg. Once again, hazy there as well. Winds 35 to 40. We've been seeing blowing dust today in Ellensburg, impacting I-90 with travel there. Chance of a thunderstorm. Now, those are a little more, we can predict those a little closer to the foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla area. Blue Mountains and Cascades is where we potentially could see a thunder shower. And in Hermiston, we'll have those breezy winds with a good chance of rain on Saturday. So, guys, we need this rain. It has been dry, dry, dry. We had several of our areas with zero measurable precipitation for both June and July. So are we going to finally see some measurable precipitation in August? Yeah, let's hope so.
Definitely hope so. Yeah. All right, Stacey, thanks so much. Up next, firefighters in Missouri had a big task while rescuing a little dog. We'll tell you what happened to Coco when we come back.
Make your hard-earned dollars go further during the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Shop today, because the more you buy, the more you save. Plus, find huge discounts on living, dining, and bedroom, and 60 months no interest. The Labor Day sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. But I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my two girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Right now, US Cellular makes it easy to switch and get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in.
No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth.
Nope, you don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone.
I like that.
Yeah, if your parents get an amazing deal.
I almost lost this one.
Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow.
For me, it's tooth fairy time.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale.
For 30 years, Tamaki Law has been your choice as the firm that fights for the justice you deserve.
Thank you for voting Tamaki Law as Yakima Herald's first choice for personal injury and civil law firm.
And Megan Hale as best attorney.
And the Business Times as the best overall attorneys.
We are honored to serve this community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
It's the Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. And right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Get 30% off our Doctor's Choice lineup. Plus, get 60 months no interest and free shipping. The Labor Day sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
Time to check this out. In northern Missouri last week, the fire department there got a call after a dog fell into a well. Well, this little guy you see here is Coco, a 15-year-old 6-pound toy poodle. The well was about 10 feet deep with lots of debris inside. His owner woke up his wife to look for their dog one morning last week, eventually hearing some barking and whining coming from that well. The call to the fire department brought out a specialized technical rescue team. Coco was out after about 3 hours. The little dog was said to be traumatized, but otherwise not hurt.
It happened again. Another armored truck robbed in the Philadelphia area. This latest theft happened yesterday morning at a shopping center in Montgomery County, just outside the city limits. Investigators say 2 men, one with a rifle, the other with a handgun, approached the Brinks truck driver. They ordered her to turn over her weapon, and then they took out about $700,000 in cash. Police believe Tuesday's theft may be linked to 4 other armored truck robberies in the area dating back to June. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30, we are following breaking news of a wildfire spreading in the West Richland area. We'll have the latest on that. Plus, the Port of Kennewick is addressing possible contamination at Vista Field. All that and more on the other side of the break. Stay tuned.
Step right up for a fast ride free with BFT to the Benton Franklin Fair. 6 park and ride spots to concerts and more.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
During the Subaru A Lot to Love event at McCurley Subaru, there's even more to love because every new Subaru sold helps grant a wish for a local child through Wheels Make Wishes Come True. Last year, we helped raise over $100,000 for local Make-A-Wish kids. And this year, you can save big while doing something amazing. Plus, school educators can save an additional $500 on a new Subaru purchase or lease. McCurley Subaru, your way home.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now continue to honor volunteers by sharing their stories and awarding their charities $1,000 each. If you know someone in Benton and Franklin counties who is making a difference and taking that extra step to make our communities better, please tell us about them today. Just click on Volunteers Count on the contest tab at applevalleynewsnow.com for the STCU Volunteers Count nomination form. Volunteers Count from STCU and Apple Valley News Now.
It's the biggest sale of the year, and this Labor Day, More Furniture is pulling out all the stops. Every bedroom, every living room, every dining room, all in stock, all on sale. Unbeatable prices and free white glove delivery of your entire purchase. You've worked hard all year. Now it's your turn to relax in style. Labor Day savings like never before, only at More Furniture.
All across America.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
And right here in the Northwest, wherever we are.
Man, it's good to be home.
Good Morning Northwest and GMA, the #1 way to start your day.
Good morning, Northwest.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we'll have the latest developments on fires in our area.
Thankfully, the fire danger going down a little bit for tomorrow as high temperatures go down, but then shower and thunderstorm chances go up. I'll tell you when to expect that tomorrow morning at 5.
Stand by for live breaking news of a wildfire in West Richland also ahead.
Congressman Dan Newhouse has announced a new clinic set to be built in the Tri-Cities. He'll tell you how the project looks to fill a void in veterans' resources.
Plus, the Bursta Bus school supply drive is back. We hear from the seniors helping all kids education chairman for its 10th annual event.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
We begin with breaking news out of West Richland right now. A large response of fire agencies battling a wildfire in West Richland. The fire is located in the area of Belmont Boulevard and Sully Lane.
Here is what we do know. Our Monique Garcia will be out at the scene in just a bit, and they are getting ready to join us from a safe location. But we now know the fire is called the Hove Fire. It is burning about 10 acres. It is wind driven. It is spreading rapidly.
That it is. And Incident Fire Command is requesting the ability to do localized evacuations. This is because there are several reports of the fire being near homes in the area. Now, no evacuations are yet in place officially, we don't believe, but we will update you just as soon as possible once those are in.
Incident Command has requested what is called a structural strike team. They will arrive as soon as possible to help protect homes and other buildings. Again, this is a fast-moving wildfire around Belmont Boulevard and Sully Lane in West Richland.
And keep it right here. We are going to bring you a live look in just a few moments as soon as we get it. In the meantime, we have our Stacy Lee joining us live with more on exactly where this fire is. Stacy.
That's right. We can give you a map view of that, and again, details since it is fairly new, but this is why we had the first alert weather day and red flag warnings all through the area. This area of West Richland will zoom in. State Route 224, Hove Street nearby, and you can see this little patch here of land, which does look to be populated, and I see some populated areas behind it. Now, again, we've had strong gusty winds all afternoon, and they've been picking up as the evening moved on. So we'll continue to see that. In fact, here's what our gusts are looking like. You could see the winds have really picked up out at Hanford this afternoon, as well as the Tri-Cities and Hermiston. So these westerly winds definitely impacting, as well as these hot temperatures, 99 degrees with our humidity down around 16%. So we have all the perfect ingredients for a fire. Now, we're starting to see a little cooling in some of our areas, but Don't forget that red flag warning stays in place till 9 o'clock tonight. So clear and breezy, smoke and haze. Look for that in the area tomorrow. We have some much needed rain finally coming our way in the next couple of days, but we will see those temperatures drop down below average. So we'll keep you up to date on that fire in West Richland. Stay tuned right here to Apple Valley News. Guys.
Thank you, Stacy. The Port of Kennewick is taking a closer look at possible contamination at Vista Field after forever chemicals were found there earlier this summer.
Yeah, new at 6:30, Apple Valley News Now's William Albert has more on what folks can expect.
PFAS, or forever chemicals, are man-made compounds that were detected in the soil at Vista Field earlier this summer, putting some of the site's building projects on hold due to safety concerns. Next week, the port will spend 3 days at the site using heavy drills and a backhoe to collect new soil samples from multiple areas. Those samples will be sent to a lab to measure contamination level. Port officials say this new round of testing will follow proper protocols, something they said the original sampling done by a private group did not.
There's a question whether the first round of testing followed the protocols, plus the levels were so low. So we're kind of, if you keep your fingers crossed, when we come out and do the further testing, we might find things are clean. But if we don't, then we go to the next step.
According to Port of Kennewick officials, dealing with forever chemicals, or PFAS, has been a bit of a learning curve as what constitutes PFAS or forever chemicals has continued to change.
About a year ago, came up with standards for drinking water. And they're just coming up with standards for soil, and it's so new that the standards are actually in flux. So we don't really know precisely what the cleanup standards are. So it's still a very evolving science as far as the regulators go. And that does present a little bit of confusion on our part, because you're out saying, okay, we're going to test it. And then when we find the samples, what do we compare them to?
Arnzen says the PFAS wasn't even on the port's radar. Typically, environmental testing starts with a Phase 1 review, looking through historical records and past uses of a property.
In 2014, they said we need to dig near the fuel tanks because that is a possibility for leaked fuel. They found some, and it was all cleaned up. But then what you do is then for PFAS, for example, you would say, was there ever firefighting foam used out here?
While Arnzen says it's unlikely PFAS would reach the groundwater, which is more than 140 feet deep, his current priority is keeping property owners at Vista Field informed.
We have met with all of the property owners, and we've done Zoom meetings so they could meet our attorney, they could meet the environmental firm, talk to the principals of the environmental firm. So we walked them through a PowerPoint scenario of where we're at, what PFAS is. We fielded all their questions, and we've had very good results. It was a very cordial series of meetings we had.
For now, it's unclear what the next steps will be until testing results are back. In Kennewick, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Arnzen says the port will continue working with environmental agencies to ensure safety before any projects start back up.
All new at 6:30 now, Congressman Dan Newhouse says a brand new veterans outpatient clinic is set to be built in the Tri-Cities. Representative Newhouse says the project will receive $48 million from the Honoring Our PACT Act to build the clinic. The Columbia Basin Veterans Center is currently one of the only veteran resources in the Tri-Cities. The nonprofit says the area is home to around 20,000 veterans, and it believes the new clinic can help them easily access the care they need.
This helps us, give us one more tool that we can turn around and help our local veteran, where they don't have to drive somewhere far, or some of them, because they have to drive far, they just won't get the help they need. And so we actually get to help bring them to a place where they can get immediate help.
A location and groundbreaking date is still being decided for the new clinic. We'll keep you posted. Wendy?
Well, the 10th annual Burst School Bus School Supply Drive kicked off today. 94.9 The Wolf spent hours out front of Toyota of Tri-Cities on Canal Street gathering school supplies for kids in Benton and Franklin counties. The donations went to Shake, or Seniors Helping All Kids Education, and they work with more than 90 schools in the area. Every item stayed local.
So 10 years we've been partnering to bring in school supplies, to get this bus full, to distribute to all the kids, all the schools in Benton and Franklin County. So We've been pretty successful.
If you missed out on today's school supply drive, don't worry. The Burst a Bus School Drive is back at it tomorrow, and it runs through Monday.
Still ahead here at 6:30, we have Operation Best Friend, and she's 75 pounds of pure love looking for her new best friend. And Wendy, we are following live breaking news of a wildfire. This one is called the
Hove Fire, and we have brand new images just coming into our newsroom right now, and our live crew standing by. Keep it here for updates.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
This Friday, August 15th, your Dust Devils are bringing the first ever drone show to the Tri-Cities. Following the baseball game, the sky above Giza Stadium will transform into an awe-inspiring display of lights, all thanks to Giza Credit Union. And Saturday, August 16th, we'll continue the fun with a post-game fireworks show, thanks to IBEW 112 and Nika. For tickets, head to the official site, DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ZiplyFiber.com.
Hi, I'm Christine Connolly, local realtor with As You Wish Real Estate Team. I offer negotiable commission, 100% free staging, and top-notch marketing. I'm a proud sponsor of Operation Best Friend. Remember, you only get one chance to make a first impression. As you wish.
What have we got?
The Andersons. All night, tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team. At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems. And when we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains, we turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points. And right now, save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Prosser Memorial Health board-certified pediatrician Dr. Dennis Moore cares for newborns through age 18 and is now accepting new patients at our Grandview Clinic. His services include wellness exams, school and sports physicals, and treatment for common childhood illnesses. To schedule an appointment for your child with Dr. Moore, call the Grandview Clinic at 509-203-1080 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Add more action to your summer at the Horse Heaven Roundup. August 19th through the 23rd. World-class cowboys and cowgirls are coming to Kennewick to compete in one of the top-ranked PRCA rodeos for a chance at more than $200,000. All seats are reserved, so get yours today at BentonFranklinFair.com and take in the action on the best week of summer. August 19th through the 23rd at the Horse Heaven Roundup.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Our skilled technicians service all makes and models, and we guarantee you'll be happy when our work is complete. If your old AC is a throwback, save now on a new energy-efficient Daikin Fit system. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Welcome back, everybody. Updating you on breaking news out of West Richland. Air support has just been requested for a large wildfire happening in the area of Belmont Boulevard and Sully Lane.
That's right. So we are just getting a look at some of our first images now. If we can go to that live here, you can see in these pictures just huge plumes of black smoke, and we are just getting some of these initial images out. We know the fire broke out just after 6 o'clock tonight, and we we also know that this is being called the Hove Fire. It's burning about 10 acres, wind-driven, spreading fast, we're told. Incident Fire Command is requesting the ability to do localized evacuations, and this is because there are several reports of that fire burning near homes in the area. As you can see from these images, let's go to a live look here as well, and you can really get a better picture of the smoke and the homes in this area. But I want to go back to that evacuations thing. Right now, no evacuations officially are in place, but we will update you just as soon as we know more about that.
Our Monique Garcia is out there right now. Again, you are looking live at a picture of the scene. You can see how smoky it is, and with that sun just shining bright, I mean, these are scary images. So stay with us for updates. We're going to have the latest. We're on the air live for the next 16 minutes, so stay with us. In the meantime, Stacy's going to continue our coverage right now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
That's right, guys, and maybe we can give you a map visual so you guys can visualize where this is. This is State Route 224. This is Rupert Road. It's in this region, and again, they say it's traveling uphill, and as we said, wind-driven fire. As we are on a First Alert Weather Day, we've had red flag warnings all day. This is what we've been worried about all day long as far as fire conditions. All the ingredients are there, the perfect recipe. Even on our tower cam, we can look outside. We're looking at Rattlesnake Mountain, and you can see the smoke pluming out if you're around town today and see that. That's what's going on. Take note, our humidity level is down to 16%. That's very, very low. The winds are sustained at 16, but we've been seeing gusts even higher than that throughout the day. So that makes firefighting difficult in these conditions. In fact, look at our gusts. They're gusting anywhere from 25 to 30 miles an hour through the region right now. So red flag warnings in place till 9 o'clock. Now, how are the winds going to act for the next couple of hours? Well, they're going to be sustained and strong, and maybe even picking up a little bit stronger by 9 o'clock. The good news is by about midnight or so, at least in the Tri-Cities, the winds will decrease. We'll continue to see strong gusty winds here from Lexington, Oregon, into Hermiston, Walla Walla, and Dayton, as well as the Kittitas Valley, where we've been seeing those strong gusty winds all day. We've also been seeing blowing dust and smoke. That's been impacting I-90 near Ellensburg this afternoon. Visibility was down to less than a mile earlier today. Smoke will be a concern into our region going forward tomorrow, where we could have some air quality advisories, especially in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, the lower valley. We'll see lighter smoke, but still impactful smoke here in the Columbia Basin, even over to the foothills of the Blues. But by tomorrow evening, that smoke should start to clear out of our area. And then we're going to start seeing a chance for some much needed rain showers. In fact, we're talking atmospheric river coming our way as we're still seeing these warm conditions. So let's take a look at our weather pattern going forward. There it is. We've got the rain showers starting to move in, mainly in the Cascades to start with, where they could see over an inch of rain in a pretty short amount of time. We'll see another system start to move in, and this is where we see that atmospheric river bringing some much needed rain showers. This is Saturday. That's where we'll see a better chance of rain here in the east. So again, if you're in the area in West Richland, you're seeing smoke around your house, be prepared to get up and go. Temperatures will cool down eventually tonight. Those winds will die down, but not for the next couple of hours. So once again, we urge you to be safe out there. We're looking at hazy conditions and that much needed rain on the way. Quick look at your 7-day planning forecast in Yakima. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg. Hazy with more gusty winds on the way there. Walla Walla is hot and breezy tomorrow with some much needed rain and potentially a thunder shower on Saturday. And here's what it looks like in Hermiston. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
The best bulls in the world have come to town. For bulls and their riders, those 8 seconds go by in a heartbeat. 8 seconds to become a champion or nothing. It's bull time, Kennewick. PBR bucks into Toyota Center September 5th and 6th. Get your tickets now at pbr.com/tickets or Ticketmaster.
Stay busy this summer with the City of Pasco. Enjoy open swim at Memorial Aquatic Park from 1 to 5:45 p.m. every day, with lap swim weekdays at noon, or sign up for swim lessons throughout the summer. Join the all-ages Beat the Heat Run Walk Club on Wednesday mornings to earn entries for an end-of-summer prize drawing. Check out free, family-friendly movies and music at Pasco Parks, plus many more activities and events, all listed online at pascoparksandrec.com.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient, so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
You've worked hard all year long. This Labor Day, relax in style and comfort for less than $500. At More Furniture, get the best of both worlds with a sofa chaise, combining a classic sofa with the extra lounge space of a chaise. Built-in storage, drop-down tables, and reversible chaises, perfect for any room. All the latest functions, all for one unbeatable price. Choose your favorite and take it home today for only $4.95. Only at More Furniture, where everyone gets more furniture for less.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Right now, US Cellular makes it easy to switch and get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in.
No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth.
Nope, you don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone.
I like that.
Yeah, your parents get an amazing deal.
I almost lost this one.
Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow.
For me, it's Tooth Fairy time.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Step right up for a fast ride free with BFT to the Benton Franklin Fair. 6 park and ride spots to concerts and more.
A breaking news update now out of West Richland. Air support has been requested for a large wildfire happening now in the area of Belmont Boulevard and Sully Lane.
If you are just joining us, we're going to go out to a live picture. This fire broke out just after 6 o'clock tonight. Here is what we know so far. This is now known as the Hove Fire. It is burning about 10 acres, is wind driven, and is spreading rapidly. Incident Fire Command is requesting the ability to do localized evacuations. This is because there are several reports of the fire being near homes in the area.
Yeah, and you see one of the emergency vehicles right there as well. Now, we should mention no evacuations officially are in place at this moment, but of course we will update you as soon as possible if we get word that those go into effect. Several agencies are at the scene. Again, air support has been requested, dozers on the way, so it looks like they're doing everything they can to knock this down as quickly as they can, especially with that close proximity to many people's homes out there. And we will, of course, be continuing to follow this for you, both on air and online at applevalleyNewsNow.com. You can also watch us on our Facebook page as well.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth is here. He'll provide updates there. All right, switching gears, it is time for Operation Best Friend.
It is, and tonight we have the certified Queen of Cuddles.
So Mona is a 3.5-year-old pit bull mix who has been waiting patiently for a family since January.
Mona is a 3.5-year-old pit bull mix. Again, one of a handful of dogs that is still remaining at the facility there, and just definitely one of the staff and volunteer favorites. She absolutely loves people. As we mentioned, she loves those cuddles, and she also appears to be friendly with other dogs.
So she knows what she wants. She's a big girl. Her nickname around the shelter is the Queen of Cuddles. She rubs on you like a cat, and she'll just plop right in your lap. She does not realize that she's 75 pounds, we are told. At this time, she's fully available for adoption.
All right, okay, what's trending? The spiking popularity of Labubu dolls has created a robust counterfeit market.
A British group is warning of choking hazards for young children, though, who may be in possession of a fake doll. The problem, the palm-sized plush toy with its elf-like face and sharp teeth is popular to the point where the real dolls are harder to find.
I just realized what these were today. That means more of the fake Labubu dolls are getting into the market. Britain's Chartered Trading Standards Institute says the counterfeit dolls are poorly made with many small detachable parts, so be careful.
Yeah, absolutely. Yikes.
All right, we're going to have one more update on the wildfire burning in West Richland right after this. Stay with us.
During the Subaru A Lot to Love event at McCurley Subaru, there's even more to love because every new Subaru sold helps grant a wish for a local child through Wheels Make Wishes Come True. Last year, we helped raise over $100,000 for local Make-A-Wish kids. And this year, you can save big while doing something amazing. Plus, school educators can save an additional $500 on a new Subaru purchase or lease. McCurley Subaru, your way home.
I'm attorney Jeff Kreutz.
And I'm attorney Megan Changaroya.
For 5 consecutive years, Tamaki Law has been voted Tri-City's best law firm.
Your trust fuels our commitment.
Your support inspires our dedication.
For 30 years, Tamaki Law has been your choice as the law firm that fights for the justice you deserve.
Again, on behalf of Tamaki Law, thank you for your vote of confidence.
We are so grateful to serve our amazing community.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Make your hard-earned dollars go further during the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Shop today, because the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus, find huge discounts on living, dining, bedroom, and save 30% on our Denver mattress lineup. Check out Doorbusters while they last. And make your cash go further with 60 months, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The Labor Day sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Every heartbeat is a second chance. At Prosser Memorial Health, our cardiac rehabilitation program empowers your recovery with expert care and state-of-the-art TechnoGym smart equipment for safe, personalized fitness after a heart event. Whether you've had a heart attack, bypass surgery, valve repair, or heart failure, ask your provider for a referral. With tailored sessions over 12 weeks, supervised by medical professionals, we support your whole health, body, mind, and heart. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
We are continuing to watch this fire you see here on your screen burning out of West Richland tonight. Now, a lot of crews working on this. We know more than a dozen units were dispatched. We know air support is out there. They've requested for a large wildfire happening in the area of Belmont Boulevard and Sully Lane.
This is now known as the Hove Fire. It's burning about 10 acres, is wind-driven and spreading rapidly. No official evacuations are in place. We'll update you as soon as possible once those are in place. But
there's
you can see there's the helicopter.
Yeah, I was going to say, keep it on there. There's the helicopter. Yep. So help is there and working.
Right, and this is why First Alert weather days have been in place, red flag warnings. We've had barely any rain all summer, like zero measurable precipitation. Wow. So The good news is that's going to transition this coming weekend. We'll finally get some rain, but in the meantime, be fire-wise out there. It still remains to be dry, even though temperatures are cooling. It is, the middle of our dry season, and this is when fires could spread rapidly. And again, those winds will decrease a little bit later on.
All right, well, our coverage here tonight is stopping on air for the moment, but we are going to continue to keep you updated online at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Hoping your news is good news. Stay safe.
Have a great night.